All right, what's up, everybody? I hope you're ready for a fantastic Q&A session. I have 10 questions from you guys. You can get your questions answered on Instagram in the DMs. We do polls on there. On YouTube, you will now see there's a form, an email form. You can sign up if you want your questions anonymous, and sometimes they're longer. So you can check that out in the link in the description. What else is new? Yes, and you can get your question answered in the contact form at the scorpioscriptures.com in our store. You can contact. So I had a question from a supporter. Before we even get into it, we're just going over the new stuff. She said, "Hi, was wondering if you can help me like certain hours per month to navigate dating a Scorpio and winning him over. It will be sort of like paid consultation, but I want this and need your support. Let me know, please. Looking forward." So I do answer that because it goes to my professional email, VIP email, when you contact me on the store. So don't spam me, please. However, what was I saying? Someone just walked by. You don't want to see what's going on in the room right now. This is a distraction. However, I talked to this person, and because I'm in Asia, we couldn't really do phone consultation because I'm always having clients in person and stuff. So she wanted to do email coaching for a Scorpio man. So that's a new thing now. If you want to go to scorpioscriptures.com, you can check out our Scorpio Man's Game email coaching, and Jay will coach you personally based on your situation. Now, the way this works is I send through coaching emails on what to do. So there's a certain amount of emails that I answer based on which one you purchase, but I will tell you exactly what to do, and once you do that thing, we'll move on, because I know how to progress the situation in old Scorpio fashion. So if you want Scorpio Man's Game email coaching, you can find that at scorpioscriptures.com. You know, everything I do is just questions you guys ask me, and then someone goes, "You want to do this?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure, yeah, why not? Let's do it." So welcome back to another episode of the Scorpio Scriptures podcast. This is a Q&A episode where I answer your guys' questions, so you know where to get your questions answered. The Scorpio Scriptures on Instagram is where I am most active day to day, doing random stuff, being on a somewhat normal human being, healing people, making fun of people, laughing, eating lots of fried chicken. That's what I do. So we got 10 questions from you guys. We're going to answer them, and let us get into it now. And excuse me, if you hear me, I got like a little cough. I caught some virus that is trying to destroy my body and obviously destroy me from working. So if you hear me cough every once in a while, I apologize. I must have caught some Scorpioitis or some shit. Who knows? So question number 1. I can't remember who this is from. I wrote all these down. Can you do more on the Capricorn woman and the Scorpio man? So we're going to do a quick little mini rant on the Capricorn woman and the Scorpio man. The Capricorn woman and the Scorpio man. The Capricorn woman, anytime the Scorpio gets with the Earth sign, you'll find much more stability. Much more stability in their volatile and, you know, Scorpionic nature. Dark, intense, emotionally destructive and transformative nature. The Earth signs always bring a level of pragmatism and practicality to the Scorpio. So anytime a Scorpio gets in a relationship with a Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo, especially Virgo, they are a little more, what I can call leveled out, right? Their emotional parts are a little more leveled out, balanced by the Earth sign. So Capricorn women, they are extremely diligent women, extremely highly professional. They are what I call upper echelon women. They have many admirable traits. So one of them is just setting their eyes on a prize and never giving up on it. And what I love about the Capricorn woman is they are actually very sensual to the man of their choice. And so they are experts at doing what they want when they need to do it. So you're never gonna find a Capricorn woman acting a fool when it's not time to act a fool. So I do respect that with the Capricorn woman very much. And Scorpio man, we all know about the Scorpio man by now. I don't gotta say anything more on that. The Capricorn woman, I would say, actually is one of the signs that can help evolve the Scorpio man. If you're with an unevolved Scorpio man who you can see potential in this person and he wants to get better, the Capricorn woman is definitely strong choice to help the Scorpio transform and grow through love, because she brings much stability, she brings much dedication, and she brings a much more private and sensual love that many people never see. Someone like the Scorpio, how they love you in very private situations. They're very private. The Capricorn woman does that as well. She has a slow and steady loyalty. So this couple, they do very well together. Capricorn woman is much more logical than other women, and Scorpio man is much more emotional and volatile than other men, right? So these two can get together and balance out each other's weak points, and as the relationship grows and continues to flourish, they can actually build something very, very long lasting. So Capricorn woman and the Scorpio man, they are a fantastic couple. They are a fantastic couple for stability and for growing together at a steady rate, because the Capricorn woman will bring that. She will bring that more level-headed approach, and where the Scorpio man will bring more of a volcanic approach, where he kind of erupts like a volcano, and then he chills for a little bit, and he reflects, and he'll erupt again, and it will be a constant cycle of transformation. The Capricorn woman, what she can understand is she's just always like, all right, yeah, let's go. That's just Scorpio. Yeah, let's go. And they will get along very well. So hope that answered your question, whoever asked that question. Question number 2. I've seen this question a lot recently. I can't remember who asked it. She said her name was Rebecca. So she said, what's up with Becky? Who's Becky, and what did Becky ever do to you? Is Becky your ex-girlfriend? Something like this. Becky actually was an imaginary character that I used to make fun of when I did live streams on another channel that I had. And I would always say the name Becky. You know how people say, like, slow down, Buster? Do people actually say that? Okay, I don't know. You know how people just have someone to roast, right? There's always someone to roast. There's always some name to roast. Becky is my example of a character that you don't want to be. And Becky was always the person the name I would just say. And what happened was that habits transferred. The habit transferred over to this channel. So Becky is actually an imaginary person. Becky never did anything wrong to me until one day, which makes this even more funny, the Becky lore. One day, I woke up to a message on Instagram, and it started off with like some nice messages, and then I didn't respond because it was a whole bunch of messages. And the person started cussing me out. And I was like, what is this person? And her name was Becky. And she was like, you keep making fun of me on all your videos on Scorpio scriptures. My name is Becky. I was so nice to you in the comments. And then every video from then on, you just kept on roasting me. You know what? You're a narcissistic Scorpio. Maybe I am. You never care about anyone, and all you talk about is yourself. Maybe I do. You are so mean to me. Why are you making fun of me? My name is Becky. Maybe I do. And blah, 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 blah. She was just ranting and raving. So in old Scorpio fashion, I looked at this DM and I showed my brother, and I was like, look, someone named Becky actually messaged me. And we had a blast with that. So now it's even more funny. The name Becky has moved from being an imaginary person to some insulted person who hates the Scorpio scriptures. So, Becky, that's what's up with you, Becky. So now we have Becky and Billy and Fancy Nancy and Chatty Patty. But I like Becky the most because there's actually some substance behind it. Billy is Becky's girlfriend. So let's continue. Are you still with me? Becky, are you still with me? Number 3. I think this is from my 97 or 77, something like that. She said, you said Scorpios don't do well with confrontation. Can you explain more with that? Yeah, Scorpios are crazy. The last thing you want to do is just go head to head with the Scorpio out of nowhere. That's the last thing you want to do. And I know somebody's gonna say, Becky, oh, you know what? I'm a Leo. Wait until you see a Leo go to confrontation with a Scorpio. Yeah, I know. There's a reason why you don't want to go head to head all the time with Scorpio. Because Scorpios, they never go head to head with anything. They live in the realm of the unseen, and they're very analytical, and they strike when needed. So, excuse me, so you're thinking, right? I'm gonna go and confront this Scorpio and yell at him. If he doesn't get mad and punch me in the face or yell at me, what he's gonna do is just look at me and then go, okay. And from then on, right after the Scorpio goes, all right, you don't even know they said all right. They said all right in their head. From then on, your whole life will never be the same. Scorpios don't do well with confrontation because they're extremely vengeful and extremely petty. It is not wise to go to war with the sign of war. Any challenge that you see these crazy lunatic people have who are ruled by the planet Mars, right? Just like Aries ruled by the planet Mars, they go to war. So you think you're confronting a Scorpio about little things. In their head, you just challenge them to a battle of the doom, of the death. These guys are weird, crazy, psycho lunatics because they're also ruled by Pluto. The Scorpios don't do well with confrontation, and I do believe that is why their outer demeanor is like that in the first place. It kind of makes you not want to confront them about things already, through the way they appear and through the way they act. They have a self-defense mechanism. They're protecting themselves from, they're protecting you from themselves. That's a Scorpio right there. Any Scorpio can relate to me. So yeah. Any Scorpio understands this. And anyone who has ever pissed off a Scorpio for real understands this. Now Becky's gonna go, wait till you see a Capricorn. Nah, Becky. You, Becky. Go and make the Capricorn scriptures and stop commenting other things. There are funny things that I have realized from making this channel. Why don't you talk about Pisces? Why don't you talk about Libra more? Why do you always talk about Scorpio? It's called Scorpio scriptures. It's not called astrology scriptures. It's not called the Pisces scriptures. It's Scorpio scriptures with Master J. You can go on YouTube and go and make another channel. Alright? Everybody has an opinion on the internet, and the only ones that matter are the true supporters. So, yeah. The internet's a funny place, isn't it, Becky? So instead of confronting a Scorpio, right? It's more easy just to talk to them tactfully, and you can avoid extreme energy expenditure. All right, just like a scorpion, the real life animal, there are ways to approach that thing, and it's definitely not tapping it on the face when it's sitting still like a statue, right? There are ways to befriend the scorpion. And it's the same way with a Scorpio. There are ways to approach a Scorpio. Just like there are ways to approach an Aries, just like there are ways to approach a Leo. You know, certain people you can talk to and you can make fun of them. Certain people you can talk to and make fun of them, and they'll get pissed at you. And that's just the nature of people. You have to understand that. So Scorpio's not just, oh, special and almighty. It's just this channel is about Scorpio, so we just talk about it a lot. Great to get that one done with. Question number 4. Do you want to reunite with your twin flame? To be honest, no. Because the more that I chase things, the more that we chase things, the less things come to you. You'll find that anytime something good comes into your life, you detach and you learn. My twin flame, she's always there. And twin flame, right, it's just another word for soulmate, or what we could say true counterpart, or what we can say the other half of our body or soul, right? Let's not get into the whole twin flame thing. Oh, this whole twin flaming is toxic. It's not real. Yeah. It's not for everybody because not everybody will experience it in their lifetime. But you know what? There are things that the twin flame teaches you that nobody else can. One of them is they will mirror back to you your own toxic behavior patterns. And they will mirror back to you, actually, quite literally everything that is right with you and quite literally everything that is wrong with you. And that is what they serve for. But do I want to reunite with her? No, because I'm never far away from her. And twin flame connection is an actual real thing. It's a very high level connection. It's not like some like toxic little love thing. It is a thing that goes beyond romantic love, and it goes into the love of oneself and loving oneself on a deeper level. And they are an exact mirror to you. So how we say the universe is a mirror to you, the twin flame is the purest mirror to you, right? So we are all reflections of each other. I'm a reflection of you. You are a reflection of me. However, the filter of which I express myself, it is not an 100% match to you, right? I can reflect some problems back to you, the listener. I can reflect back to you the state of consciousness. I can reflect back to you certain things. However, I express myself in such a way that is unique, right? We're all parts of one, but we're all unique expressions of the one, right? My voice, my way I talk, my genetics, la da 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 da. The tree of which I came from. The twin flame, however, is the purest reflection of you. So they will have similarities in appearances, life experiences, mirrors in family dynamics. Everything will be quite the perfect mirror. So that is what we call the twin flame there. It is just a more pure mirror of yourself. I'm a mirror of you. But however, I may not be reflecting back 100% of you. I may reflect back to you an aspect that the universe wants you to see and serve as a catalyst for growth in this aspect. The twin flame will serve as a catalyst of growth in every aspect. So, do I want to reunite with her? I'm actually never separate from her. And anytime I unresolve a problem in myself, I unresolve a problem in her, and vice versa. So, whenever we come, it's just all part of a game. That's what it teaches you. It's just all part of a whole. It's also just all part of an experience. And the key is to never force anything to happen. The key is to let go and let flow. Because you think you want something, as with all things in the universe, you think you want something. However, the universe always has a bigger surprise in store for you. And that's what the twin flame teaches you. Do I want to reunite with her? No, I want to unite with her on the deepest level. I want to unravel what is separating us at all times, and that always results in reuniting. Oh, it's a law of detachment. It's a definite law of cause and effect, the ultimate mirror to you. And twin flame is a touchy subject. You can get some twin flame coaching, all that stuff from Jay. You know, if you need help, Jay's always here. This is what I do, and I do it, I'm gonna say this humbly, I do it pretty damn well. I don't know anyone. You know you found your thing when you don't know anyone who does what you do like you do. Because we're all here to just fill a certain set of shoes in the universe. And I'm here to help you fill yours, and I'm helping you to understand more about Scorpio Man. Now, shall we continue? That was quite a bit. Question number 5. Ah, girl! I saw this question on Instagram. I didn't get to answer it fully. So she says, Scorpio man cheated on me and doesn't want to let me see his phone and wants to work it out. What should I do? Girl, if he cheated on you and he doesn't want to let you see his phone, how is he gonna work it out? I think part of working it out is letting you see his phone, right? Is this a thing that people do nowadays? I don't know. No one's ever asked to see my phone. There ain't shit on it except me making fun of people. Actually, hold up. If my girl looked at my phone, she would trip. Because all you guys be sending me DMs on Instagram. She's like, who's this girl? Who's this girl? Oh yeah, it's just work, baby. Who's Pizza Hut? Who's Jollibee's? Why is Pizza Hut calling you at 2 a.m.? Nah, I ordered some pizza at 2 a.m. I don't know what you talking about. Yo, if he wants to work it out and he cheated on you and he doesn't let you see his phone, this stuff doesn't make sense. It kind of hurts my brain, this question. Is this a real life situation, or is this guy just playing Jedi mind tricks on you? Is a Scorpio playing Jedi mind tricks on you? If he wants to work it out, if I wanted to work it out, I say, here, let you see my phone. That's like me saying, you want to go eat, and then I close the door and take a nap. This shit that just don't make sense. Scorpio man, there are levels of Scorpio IQ, and this Scorpio IQ seems extremely low. As a fellow Scorpiologist and a fellow member of the Scorpio tribe myself, I find this insulting, revolting. triggering to the 3rd degree. So no! Work what out? He ain't letting you see his bone. How's he gonna work it out? With words of sweet nothing, baby, I'll never do it again. I promise. Let's work it out. I'm gonna give you no evidence. I'm gonna give you nothing. I'm gonna just say, you know what? Let's work this out. What's he gonna do? Buy you some chicken? What's he gonna do? Not cheat on you? What's the proof? Alright. She had a 2-part question. Number 6. She said, should I help him run his business? Hold up! Did I write this down right? I'm gonna read the text word for word before I accidentally mess something up. So I'm going back to that question. Don't worry. The question was, I have to read this exactly how she wrote it. Should I continue to help Scorpio run his business after finding out about an affair? Hell no! So you're telling me you're helping this guy make some money. He cheats on you. He says, let's work it out. And then he doesn't let you see his phone. And then he still wants you to help him make some money. Hell no. What? But you know what this is? I understand what this is. This is what I call, I don't know if there's an actual word for this. I guess there is now. And this is what I call the investment principle. It's when you invest in somebody, you tend to give them more leeway, right? It's a psychological trick that many people use. Many people also use this in sales, right? It's a principle, right? Because this young lady has helped this man, not only in his business and had a relationship with him, it's easier for her to forgive him, right? If a guy you just met, so just cheat on you, be like, all right, I'm gonna get rid of this guy. But because she has invested time into helping this man's business, she feels a stronger connection to him. But it's a psychological thing. I'm breaking this down for you. It's a psychological thing. Toxic is toxic regardless of whether it's your mama, whether it's your daddy, whether it's this motherfucker in the alley. It is all toxic. So you cannot excuse toxic behavior, whether it's from someone you love, whether it's someone you care about. That's my take on that situation. All right, my love. Don't be getting sucked in to Mr. Toxic Scorpio. Okay, question number 7. Excuse me. Gonna drink some water really quick. Actually not drinking water, I'm actually drinking coffee. Extremely caffeinated in the moment. Have you guys ever had white coffee? I brought some of this white coffee from America to Asia. It's called Wired Willies. You can find it on Amazon. Yo, be careful how much you make. It is extremely potent. It's called Wired Willies on Amazon. I have no affiliation with it other than the fact that I drink it and become extremely wired. So question number 7. Oh, girl. This is from one of my, what's the word? Loyal and dedicated supporters. Shout out to you, Mrs. Jules. Is it Jules or Julie? I don't know. She says, do Scorpios care about important days like holidays, anniversaries, etc.? She said, I think she said, I find that most do not. Correct. Hell no. I don't care about that. We don't care about that. Hell no. I mean, look, I'm not gonna lie. We do. But it's just like Scorpios. We only care when we care about you. If we care about you, we'll care about everything about you, right? I remember my parents' birthday. I remember our twin flame's birthday. It's a happy birthday to her. She probably thought I forgot. She's like, oh my God, he actually cares. We care about the holidays, anniversaries. Look, you know, I'm just gonna be honest. Today's Valentine's Day as I film this. I don't give a fuck. But you know what? No, Scorpios don't really care about it. But you know what? I will say this. And I'm gonna be honest. I know this as well. We don't care about that. But we know that you do care. Ladies and our loved ones, they do care much more than we do care. So Scorpio man really cares about you. He actually doesn't care about it at all. But if he cares about you, he'll care enough to remember it's for you. This is an honest truth. That is the honest truth. It is really not important. But you know what we care about? You know some things we never forget, especially if it's Pluto and Scorpio. We remember when people pass away. Yeah. Yeah, because Scorpios are naturally dark people. I never forget the day someone passed away. But we'll forget shit like your birthday. Your anniversary, yeah. Because you're still alive. Woo, man. Things got dark real quick. Ladies and gentlemen, Jay Unfiltered. Question number 8. Are Scorpio men afraid of showing love? And when they do they act crazy in doing it? Yeah, I would say that they are a little afraid of showing love. Because the way they show love, they just fucking look at you. Oh, I'm so in love with her. I'm a Scorpio man. I'm so in love with her. He's in love with you in his head. In person, all he says is hi. So, yeah, they do act a little crazy when doing it. One of the most common ways a Scorpio man shows his love for you is in the bedroom. Other than that, you know, these guys are extremely stoic and very, very unexpressive of their emotions. So yes. Now, actually, I want to break this down a little more in old J fashion. I wouldn't even say afraid of showing love. I would just say the love that you want, the love that many people are used to, they probably just don't know how to show it. Like, I know girls like flowers and stuff and like little presents, and I see that stuff. And Scorpio man, they probably see that stuff and they go, what the fuck? Yeah. No, I would take this question back, and I need to go a little deeper in it, right? I don't think Scorpio men are afraid of showing love. It's just the way that people want love and the way that people show love is foreign to the Scorpio. Because they really don't know how to express their emotions, express their feelings. So, a lot of what I'm saying, right? You can check out 21 Secrets of Dating a Scorpio in the link in the description. Scorpio Man Playbook. There's a reason why all these things were created. It's because it's not Scorpio men are afraid of showing love. It's that the Scorpio man's love needs to be drawn out. That is the truth. That is the truth. And what you really need to do is make green lights for the Scorpio man to show his love, because his emotions are so deep, they run so deep that they have trouble expressing them on the surface. It's like, have you ever seen those National Geographic documentaries where they take a submarine and they go into the Earth's core? They go all the way deep down in the ocean, right? There's no darkness. And then they're like showing you these fish. They're like, these fish live in the dark. And here's this white crab. They live in 6,000 degrees Fahrenheit because they're in the Earth's core. They have never seen the darkness, or they have never seen the light because they were born in the darkness. And then the submarine is like under a whole bunch of pressure and it might burst. And they're like, oh, look, we have a picture of the giant squid. And we have a picture of the crab that lives in the dark. And here's a fish that never ever sees the light. That is like the Scorpio's love. If you want to have the Scorpio man's love expressed to you, you have to be that submarine going all the way deep down into the Marianas Trench on the Discovery Channel, National Geographic. And you're like, oh, look, it's the Scorpio man's heart. it's a Scorpio man's love. It has never seen light for one day in its life, and I have finally come close to it and touch it. So that is how the Scorpio man shows love, right? It really has to be drawn out by someone equipped with super scuba diving submarine gear, enough to handle the pressure of the Earth's core and the darkness of the Marianas Trench, that has never ever seen light once in its life. So I hope that gave you a rational and logical answer, as with all things on this channel, in an extremely professional manner. Question number 9. I think it's from the same person. I believe so. It was on Instagram. Yo, if I don't answer your question on Instagram, it's probably because it's hella fire, and I'm gonna answer it on a full YouTube video. Or, you know, the latter. The Scorpio men only have eyes for who matters. Yeah. Evolved Scorpio man, yeah. Well, actually, I don't have to say that. Unevolved Scorpio man. Here's the difference. Scorpios really are looking for that one and only. But the unevolved Scorpio man, he might become your stalker, and he might not have boundaries for you and might have a toxic way of loving. The evolved Scorpio man will not become a psychopathic stalker, but he will love you in such a way that is very healing and very transcendental. Like a phoenix rising from the ashes. Like a butterfly. Whee! Right? The Scorpio men who have eyes for what matters, yeah. Scorpio men only have eyes for who matters. And sometimes when they're thinking with their dong, everyone matters. Every walking female matters. But when they have evolved, when they have purified themselves, when they have come to the next level, the Scorpio is always truly looking to merge souls and have a deep and profound relationship. So, do they have eyes for who matters? If they're evolved, yeah. Yeah, it's a true deep and it's a true profound love. Because as a Scorpio evolves to such a level, and as you evolve to such a level in consciousness, it is very difficult to be promiscuous, and it's very difficult to love multiple people romantically when you are moving in a sacred and divine manner. I hope that answers your question. Now we have last question here. When Scorpios, this is a great question. I think it's from, this person messaged me on Instagram. I remember seeing her. Her profile picture is like a little toy or something. When Scorpios have evolved, do they ever revert back or have they totally transformed? This is a deep question, and I'm gonna break this down to you. Metaphysically, scientifically. Disclaimer, I'm not a physician. Consult your medical physician before making any changes, serious changes to your diet. And a medical professional, I'm not a medical doctor. I'm not a physician, I'm a metaphysician. Alright. So when Scorpios have evolved, do they ever revert back? I would say it is very, very, very unlikely. Because to evolve for a Scorpio, they live in a fixed world, yes? A Scorpio has a very fixed nature. They're a fixed sign. So you have, excuse me, you have an emotionally intense sign who is very fixed and doesn't like to change. So when the Scorpio evolves, it's very rare for them to ever revert back. Because you have to also look at what is the usual process that comes with evolution. It is healing, it is purging, it is dark nights of the soul, and it's getting rid of things that put you in a lower frequency. So an example is maybe a Scorpio was addicted to alcohol when they're younger. It's very rare for them to become an alcoholic again. Because once you, as a Scorpio, evolve so much, you shift frequency and you shift it in such a profound way. It's very, 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 very tough to ever want to go back, right? Yeah, it's very tough to ever want to go back because Scorpios are very stubborn to change. So I would say most of the time, like 99% of the time, they have totally transformed. Like Jay, right? Back in the day, they called me Mr. Scorpio Toxic King. The reason for many, many, many heartbreaks and traumas. And yeah, let's not say anything too inappropriate while we are not on Scorpio Scriptures Raw. And we are not on, we're on YouTube. So I must keep things rated E for everybody, right? That's what our channel is, rated E for everybody. it's very rare once a behavior pattern is broken for that behavior pattern to come back, right? Because if they have truly evolved, then they have really gotten rid of those negative, toxic behavior patterns. An internal shift for a Scorpio is very, very, very profound. So I would say that. So that's an excellent question, and that's an excellent question to close this video off on. I appreciate all of your support very much. I enjoy making these videos, if you can't tell. Apologies, I caught some motherfucking cough or something, making me not be able to speak coherently. So sorry if you had to listen to me cough a couple times. What else? Yeah, Scorpio Man's game, email coaching, check that out. Link in the description. Oh, what am I doing? We have an advert now, so 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yo, what's up? It's your man, Master J. In the flesh, I'm a real person. If you enjoyed the Scorpio scriptures, I'm gonna give you some more in-depth info. Check out the Scorpio Man playbook. We just launched. You can get the paperback on Amazon, and you can check out our ebooks and audiobooks all on scorpioscriptures.com. You want to check out my second book, Master Level Alignment, How to Enter the Universal Flow of Abundance. This will help you grow very much spiritually. If you like our Scorpio Scriptures artwork, like so, we've just launched on our new merch site, Scorpio Scriptures merch, a whole collection of stickers, shirts, all these things Scorpio related. This one is my favorite here. It says hashtag by Becky. So hit the link in the description of the video below. Follow us on Instagram, YouTube. You can connect on all of our platforms there. You can DM me your questions, etc. Maybe I'll answer them, or maybe I'll hashtag by Becky you. I appreciate you guys' support. It's your man Jay, signing out. Peace.